Alright, Decisive Battles of World War II, Korsun Pocket by Strategic Studies Group and Matrix Games. Copyright 2003. Tutorial. Lesson 3. Yeah. Alright, so repairing bridges. There are always a few units in your army which can repair bridges. They are usually engineers of some type. The 1st Engineer Battalion is in the city of Eagle Point. There it is. Right click on it and move the cursor over the pop-up until it's on the 1st Engineer Battalion unit icon, like that. The blue roundel. Can I do that? Yeah, I can. That one right there. The blue roundel sporting a crossed hammer and spanner indicates the unit is capable of repairing destroyed bridges. There are 2 blown bridges on the battlefield, one on the river which passes through Eagle Point and the second near the town of Putney. Select the 1st Engineer Battalion. Here we go, 1st Engineer Battalion selected. And move it 1 hex northeast into hex 1310. So hex 1310 city. Move both on, okay, a hex, no, in it, yeah. A hex-shaped repair bridge icon appears both on the battlefield, right there, and down here in the display. The unit control area below the battlefield. You can only effect repairs on the bridge from the unit control area. Click on the repair bridge icon in the unit control area, like that. The blown bridge graphic disappears to be replaced by congestion graphics. Those must be those right there. So, on each side of the river. These congestion markers will add, is that a congestion marker? Below repair. Okay, these congestion markers will add to the OP cost to cross the river for this turn and the next. Okay, does it show? Congestion marker. Alright. To the OP cost to cross the river for this turn and the next. Repairing bridges is not a chance event. An eligible unit in the right place will affect the repair unless it is adjacent to an enemy unit. The green dot in the unit icon has changed. Okay, I keep going in the wrong order. It has changed to yellow. Yes, it has changed to yellow. That's green. That's yellow. Again, this means the unit has used its 1 action for the turn. You can cancel the order with the undo button. Or maybe I can't. That's interesting. You can cancel the order with the undo button. Well, I guess I did something to... Got off track here. Oh well. That's straightforward. Alright, finally move the engineer toward the town of Putney, ready to repair the blown bridges there. Towards Putney. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, unselect. Okay. Blown bridges. About the only units which cannot attempt to blow a bridge are artillery units and supply units. The Red Force units are on the attack, so there isn't a good reason to blow any bridges at the moment. But we won't let that stop us. The 10th Infantry Regiment is in hex 15-9. 15-9 right there. Clear. And let's see. And let's get the designation right there. 10th Infantry. 10th Infantry. Okay. Right click on it. Oh. Right click on it to examine the unit icon in the pop-up. The red roundel. There we go. Red roundel right there. Okay, red roundel. With the detonator. Oh, okay, that's what that little symbol is. A detonator. Indicates this unit can attempt to blow bridges. Blowing bridges is not automatic. Each time an attempt is made by a combat unit, there's a 50% chance the bridge will blow. If the attempt is made by a support unit, such as a construction engineer, the likelihood of success is 66%. You can try to blow up the same bridge as many times as you can get an eligible unit into position. Note that units adjacent to enemy units cannot be eligible. Select the 10th Infantry Regiment. Okay. And move it 1 hex southwest into hex 14.9. 14.9. Like that. A hex-shaped blow bridge icon there and there appears in both the battlefield and the unit control area in exactly the same way as it does when you repair a bridge. You can only blow a bridge from the unit control area down here. Click on the blow bridge icon in the unit control area. Okay, if the attempt is successful, a blown bridge graphic will appear. Whether successful or not, the unit uses its one action. So now it's yellow, shows yellow there. You cannot undo a blow bridge order. That makes sense. There we go. So I think we were, I guess we were unsuccessful. Were we? No, I guess we were not successful. Okay. What is oh, that's a blown bridge. Okay. There's a blown bridge. So that bridge is still intact, the one that we fixed, and that one's intact. Okay. All right. Entrenching units. Most combat units and a few artillery units, usually self-propelled artillery, can entrench. Again, Red Forces units are attacking, so there isn't much sense in digging in, but here's how it's done. The 3rd Armor Battalion is in hex 16.5. 16.5. 16.5. Clear. There. Okay. Right click on it and examine the unit in the pop-up right there. Oh, that's probably what's going to tell me it can entrench. That it can entrench. The drab green roundel with the crossed pick and shovel indicate that this unit can entrench. It's on the far right. Okay, so it is there. In the very lower right of the screen are the 4 buttons which make up the advanced action control area. That's this down here. You've already used the extended movement button if you completed lesson 2. That we used that one before. On the extreme right of this quartet right there is the entrench unit button. It bears the cross pick and shovel motif, and right clicking on it will confirm its identity. Entrench unit or units. Select the 3rd Armor Battalion. Select. There's 3rd Armor Battalion. Click on the entrench unit. Make sure I get this right. Click on the entrench unit button, and the unit will dig in. Its little indicator changed to yellow, meaning that was its action for the turn. On the extreme right, okay, so it is, okay, the unit snuggles into the battlefield and the icon's edges become scalloped. That's what they're referring. Oh, look at that, it doesn't show down there. But here it shows there. Here's an example. It looks depressed, so to speak. The undo button will cancel the order. You cannot entrench an enemy or contested territory. We'll discuss the benefits of entrenching later when we work out how best to attack entrenched enemy units. In short, the defensive value of the unit increases by 50% and the combat column used is shifted 1 to the left. Okay. Take a quick look at the terrain effects CRT screen. There we go. Undo the 3rd Armored Battalion's entrenchment. I already did that. Alright, so here's the CRT, and then we would do a 1 left shift for entrenched. Is that shown here? Entrenched. Yeah, I don't immediately see it. Alright. Alright, deploying detachments. This sounds interesting. Most combat units, other than pure armor types, can deploy detachments. A detachment is nothing more than a small group of men left behind to delay the enemy, who once their job is done will hopefully find their way back. Deploying a detachment does not in any way weaken a unit, other than using up its 1 action for the turn. Red Force is attacking and hopefully pursuing, rather than defending and withdrawing, so deploying detachments now is academic, but we'll do it just to see how it's done. The 7th Infantry Regiment from the 3rd Infantry Division is in Hex 1911. 1911, right there, 1911. Okay, right click on it and examine the unit icon in the pop-up, the drab green roundel with the green uniform soldier pointing. 1911. So, oh, yeah, I always forget to do that. There we go. 7th Infantry. And now we go over here. I think that's probably the detachment. Well, let's double check that. 3rd Infantry. Okay, there we go. 3rd Infantry Division as well. So 7th Infantry from 3rd Infantry. The drab, where am I? The drab green roundel with the green uniformed soldier. Oh, actually it's that one. Green uniformed soldier pointing a rifle indicates this unit can deploy a detachment. There we go. To leave a detachment the leave a detachment button is among the quartet buttons which make up the convenience control area in the bottom right of the screen. Oh yeah, there it is. Referring to that. Whoa, I don't know why people like that. Move the cursor to the edge of the screen thing. I'm going to turn that off in every game I play. Referring to that one right there. Why am I talking to myself more than normal? I don't know. Oh, okay. I'm really losing my focus this time. Select the 7th Infantry Regiment. Okay, select the 7th Infantry Regiment. Click on the Leave a Detachment button. Boom. And a detachment graphic is placed in the unit's location. Okay, where is it? I'll go back to the map. I will take off the... There it is. Oh, that's interesting. So it's actually like a terrain feature. Okay. Placing units. Okay, you can't really see it until you move the unit away or you right-click on the location and observe it in the pop-up. I just removed the units. There it is. Okay, so we're talking about that right there, and that too, obviously, but here in the bottom of the hex, so to speak. Alright, move the 7th Infantry Regiment 1 hex to the north. That's what a detachment looks like right there. The undo button will cancel the order. Of course, once you move the unit away from the location or do something else, you won't be able to undo the detachment. Okay. Huh. Okay. You cannot deploy detachment in enemy or contested terrain, on top of a minefield, or with a strong point. We'll look at the benefits of deploying detachments later when we analyze the enemy's movements. In short, detachments increase the OP cost for enemy units moving through the affected hex. Alright. Interdicting the enemy. There are two types of interdiction. Air interdiction, these planes down here, which represents planes harassing rear area movement, and partisan activity, which represents marauding bands of guerrillas doing much the same thing. The red force has air interdiction available this turn, but no partisans. The interdiction panel here is under the battlefield between the control panel and the motor pool panel. It's right here, which represent. You can recognize it easily by the blue roundels with the superimposed with an aircraft graphic. The top section of the panel, right there, tells you that there are two interdiction markers available this turn. The lower section here is the interdiction button, which is how you assign the interdiction markers to the battlefield. Right-clicking on the interdiction panel will identify it. Interdiction placement. Yeah, oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Right click on the markers above. We'll bring up the interdiction pop-up. That is this right here. The information here is particularly useful. Below the air interdiction graphic, you are told the weather. Okay. Clear. Okay, clear right there. For whichever turn is highlighted in the boxes at the bottom. Okay, turn number 3. Below the partisan graphic, that's the partisan graphic, I guess, is the ground condition, mud, for the highlighted turn. The current turn 3 shows clear weather and 2 air interdiction markers and mud ground condition with no partisan markers. The next turn 4, oh, why did I do that? Let's try this again. There. I guess I don't have to click it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. The next turn shows clear weather and 1 air interdiction markers and dry ground condition with 1 partisan. I did it again. Man. All over the place today. Alright. Click on the interdiction panel and the cursor. Okay, so I guess that. Okay. Click on the interdiction panel and the cursor changes to an aircraft graphic. Yeah. Aircraft graphic inside an animated hexagon. Yes. It can be placed on any non-shaded hex on the battlefield. Interdiction only affects hexes with roads in them. Position the cursor between the towns of Sandgate and Concord. Sandgate. Okay. Sandgate and Concord. And click. Okay, so there. Oh. $35 and 30,5 and click. Boom. Ooh. Interesting. For a radius of 2 hexes from the point of placement, every road hex has an interdiction marker on it. And an OP cost, where's the OP cost applied to it? The blue roundel in the interdiction panel changes red, signifying the marker has been placed. The undo button will cancel the order. Pretty cool. Click on the interdiction panel again. Okay, wait. Let me do this again. I guess I wasn't supposed to. 30, okay. There. Click on again. There we go. And place the second marker in the city of Hallwell. 30, 30, 35, 30, 35, 6. Okay, there. What we've done here is delayed the enemy from bringing up his reserves, as well as hopefully constricted his supply network. There will be more on supply, and lots of it in a later lesson. Finally, don't forget that the interdiction markers can be removed and replaced as often as you like. You can always remove an interdiction marker by holding down the control key and clicking on the red interdiction roundel in the interdiction area. Okay, so I'm going to try that. So press control. Oh, there we go. It puts it back. Okay, so now I'm going to put the put it back. Okay. Whoa. Engaging the enemy. Alright. Before you can attack enemy troops, you have to move your units adjacent to them. The more units you have and the fewer your opponent has, then the better your chances. Artillery units are the only units which can attack from a distance of 2 or more hexes from the target, as you'll see in coming lesson. Alright, it's proper to use your artillery. They can cause a lot of damage. What we're going to do now is move our combat units adjacent to the enemy and get our artillery into handy supporting positions. Select the 1st Armor Battalion, Hex 2011. No, 2011. There we go. Okay, select 1st Armor Battalion. Before we move the tanks into position, now's a good time to get an introduction to the OP penalties, which inevitably slow down movement near the enemy or behind enemy lines. Tap the P key. Whoa! That's the P key. I know it's a frightening sight. All these penalties are in addition to the regular OP cost for entering a particular terrain type. Enemy units, strong points, minefields, detachments, interdiction markers, enemy territory alone, even the congestion markers appearing astride a repaired bridge will slow you down. That's war. Tap the P key again. Okay, note that the P key is a shortcut. Alright, move the 1st Armor Battalion adjacent to an enemy strong point. Hex 2111. 2111, like that. You can move the rest of your non-artillery units into contact with the enemy in whatever way you wish. Okay. Alright, let's try to see if we can go on to our artillery units. The 2 artillery piece graphics in the turquoise bar. Where is that? Okay. Oh, okay. Now for artillery units. Select 1st Rocket Battalion, Hex 1811. 1811. Okay, select 1st Rocket. There we go, 1st Rocket. A little graphic. Alright, the information we want to know about here is the artillery unit's range and effectiveness. Overprinting the turquoise bar in the unit, must be this here, inform you that this rocket unit will contribute 2 combat column shifts. Where is that? Okay. Overprinting the turquoise bar in the unit display area. That's the unit display area. Is a numeral 4 printed over a small hexagon. Yes. This is the artillery unit's range. Okay, that's what I would have thought. Furthermore, a perimeter of green dots, these green dots, extends out 4 hexes. Okay, that's what they mean. 4 hexes from 1st Rocket Battalion's location to act as a reminder. The 2 artillery piece graphics in the turquoise bar. Oh, these. Okay. Okay. The 2 artillery piece graphics in the turquoise bar inform you that this rocket unit will contribute 2 combat column shifts to the right when you use it in an attack. The absence of an artillery piece graphic in the gunmetal bar to the right, oh, this one, informs you the rocket unit cannot help a friendly unit under attack. Okay. Move the 1st Rocket Battalion to hex 29. 29. Right there. Okay. Artillery units should never go in the front line except in an emergency. Select the 4th Artillery Battalion, hex 1111. Okay. Okay, so, yeah, 4th Artillery over here. This unit must use extended movement to relocate. However, it has a range of 15 hexes right there, which is more than enough for the moment. It has an effectiveness of 2 shifts in attack and 1 in defense there. Leave it where it is. Select the 3rd Artillery Battalion. That's that one. 3rd Artillery Battalion. It arrived as a reinforcement this turn. Use extended movement to get it to hex 14-9. 14-9. There. Has a range of 7 hexes. There, range of 7 hexes. An effectiveness of 1 in both attack and defense. Okay, leave the 1st Artillery and 2nd Artillery Battalions where they are. That's everyone moved and ready for combat next turn. Alright. Getting into some more detailed action now.